Hi everyone! Things I'm going to show you today is not something I just bought it in one shopping trip. This is something I've been collecting like past 6 weeks or so. So like it's ranging from random fashion items to the beauty items. And recently I bought some couple of stuff from River Island, and this is one of them. And this is really pretty, like tribal print cardigan. They are sort of selling it as like a winter coat type of thing. It's definitely not a winter coat. It has a nice big color details and pocket details in the front, and it sort of has a nice off-shoulder details, and it has a really long length sleeve, and I really like it. It's definitely not something I usually go for, but like it fits me very well, and I just like how it looks on me. It definitely doesn't look like sort of spring summer type of things to buy, but in the UK it's still very cold, and I can wear this like almost every single day with this temperature outside. So, and the next thing is spring summer more appropriate is this sheer blouse, like a polka dot coral color blouse from River Island. It looks like this from the front, and this is the back, and it's completely open on the back, and you have some sort of like a ribbon type of details at the bottom. You tie your knot yourself, and I really like the color of the collar, and sleeves are matching. It's sort of like a dark navy color with the gold bottom details. It looks really pretty. It's definitely not something that give out like expensive feel to this, but it looks really pretty, and it flows really nicely and very summery. So I really like this. And the last thing from the River Island is this sort of tuxedo looking jacket, which is extremely long. If you imagine a normal type of jacket plus 20 centimeters and you get this kind of jacket, it has a really nice black details around the collar all the way down, and two big pockets. It doesn't have any buttons or anything, so it just hangs and flows on your body, and it has a really thick shoulder pads, so it makes your shoulder sticks out a little bit. And I never own anything like this, and I just wanted to have something like jacket smart looking type of things for the spring summertime, and I really thought this color was very appropriate, and it goes very well with like any sort of jeans or any colored t-shirts and things like that. I picked up two items from Rare Fashion recently, and Rare Fashion is the name of the brand, and it's a UK high street brand, I believe. And it's not really widely available, but you can definitely order it from ASOS and Rare Fashion website itself. And I ordered it from Rare Fashion website this time, and I bought this really thin short, and it's really high waisted. Sorry if it's a bit creasy, and it's like a camel type of color. I really like this color actually. It's sort of like a safari look. It's like a slightly mustardy color. It's really high waisted, and it's quite short, but it flares out at the bottom, so it looks like a skirt when you're wearing it, which I really like, and it's very comfortable, and it's very thin, so it'll be really good like during the really hot steamy summer. Also, this one is from Rare Fashion, and it's just a no sleeve blouse, and I just love the print. It sort of have a bird and flowers and trees and things like that as a print. I really like the buttons. It has exactly the same material. Usually like buttons are either shell or any sort of colored metals and things like that, and it's really hard to match with any jewelries, but this one you can wear gold or silver or rose gold or whatever you want to wear, so I really like that. And I went to Bicester Village a few weeks ago, and I picked out a small number of items. I didn't buy too many because it's always like a miss and hit with when you go to Bicester Village, and you find so many things in one go, or you just don't find many things. So this time again I bought really random stuff, and the first one, before I forget, is this ring from 4040, and I'll show you out. It's a really nice coral orangey color, and it sort of have like a metal details all around it, and the thickness changes. I thought it was really unique. I really like visiting 4040 in the Bicester Village because they have such an amazing bargain. Like some of the jewelries are like up to 80% off, and you don't really see that when you go into the shop. They have such a tiny shop, and you have to ask to see the particular product, and they have so many stuff at the back that if you don't know the fact that they have so many stuff at the back, then you're kind of missing out. You have to ask them like, oh, can I see some rings, or can I see some necklace and things like that, and they can only show you like 2 trays in one go, and they have like tons of trays at the back. And every tray is such a random stuff, so you definitely have to be in the right mood to go through every single thing. Like sometimes it says like 50 British pounds on the tag, but when you scan it, it can be like 15 pounds and things like that. So it's very, very random place, and then I wish they were more organized, because in that way, like I don't have to spend so much time there. And I went to Jack Wills in the Bicester village, and I've never really bought anything Jack Wills before, because it looks sort of like a very studenty, fashionable type of place. And when I was uni student, the Jack Wills wasn't as big as right now. So, but like since I see so many people wearing like Jack Wills stuff on the street, like I just decided to check it out, and I bought their signature no sleeve jacket, and it's sort of like feather and down mix. It's definitely really, really warm, and it has a nice quilted padding inside, so I really like that too. And it has an inside pocket, and you can remove the hood if you want. And I bought it in UK size 8, and I was slightly worried that it's going to be a little bit too big, but it actually fits very well, because I wear like really thick jumpers and like woody stuff like underneath, so like it fits really, really well. The length is amazing, and I bought it in a sort of like mauvey, taupey, slightly purpley grayish color, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And also from Jack Wills, I bought this hair bubbles. Like, I don't usually buy like hair bubbles, like a hair accessory that often, but like I just saw this on the way out, and it was really, really cute, and I'm so happy I bought this. It was like £10 reduced to £6. £6 for this, I think it's quite expensive, but for how cute it is, I'm really, really happy. And the next stuff was cosmetic company, and I bought this blush from MAC, and it's called Pinch O Peach. It's a really nice peachy blush. It's sort of more like a rosy toned color. I'm wearing it today. If you're the type of person who like really light colors, this is definitely not for you. It sort of becomes slightly darker on your skin, and it's sort of a deeper peachy color, and it would be really nice during the autumn time. If I go to Bicester Village, I always visit Links of London. It's definitely one of my favorite places to shop. And I found this nice leather cosmetic bag this time. This time it was no jewelry. I usually pick up a few jewelries. I was looking for a really nice cosmetic bag, because the previous one I wasn't really in love with. It was just practical but not pretty, and I just wanted to have something practical and pretty at the same time. And they had this, and it was reduced from like £100 to £30. So if you think about the discount, then it's good. But if you think that you pay £30 for this, it's very, very expensive. And they had it in 2 different colors, like this color, which is sort of like a light grayish color, and the other color was like a really bright coral with gold details instead of silver, and I wanted that one more, but that was like 60 British pounds reduced to 100, and I just couldn't justify myself like paying 60 British pounds for a cosmetic bag, so I decided to go for this one, and I'm really, really happy. So finished with the Bicester Village, and I went to drugstore shopping and then random high street shopping. So the first thing I want to show you is this exciting Barry M nail polish that I bought from, I think it was from Superdrug the other day. I picked out these 3 shades. I'll show you one by one. These 2 are the new colors they're bringing out, and it's in a silver lilac 324, and it's denim color. It's both very metallic and really pretty. I had my eyes on Butter London Knackered for such a long time, and I was thinking if I should purchase that one or not. Should I go for SE one? And wandering around, and I saw this, and it's just the identical color to Butter London Knackered, and it's like the details and everything. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm always on a big hunt for the really nice sort of bluey greenish color, because my skin tone is really, really hard to work with. Like I have like slightly darker pigmentation around my fingertips, and if I don't get my sort of green to bluish color right, it can look really tacky or muddy or really dull. So I have to be really careful when it comes to sort of greenish bluish color. Like usually like a pink and red, like it's completely fine, but these type of colors I really have to be careful with. And I was actually going to go for the Essie nail polish for this minty green color. And I was comparing with the Essie one, and this looks a lot better on me than the Essie one, so I decided to go for this. It's 304 mint green. It's a gorgeous mint green color, and I just wanted to match my ring. I think this color goes very, very well together. And the next one is the face wash from L'Occitane, and I bought it in a travel size. And the reason why I bought this was my current face wash is running out from La Roche-Posay, and at the same time this one was in such a good offer. It usually costs like 10 British pounds, but I bought it for £2.50. So I decided to give it a try because I usually quite like L'Occitane facial product. And I also bought this lip and cheek stain from Body Shop, and the color number 1. So it's very deep red pinkish color. The texture of this is very, very watery, so I'm not sure if I haven't decided if I like it or not. It doesn't really mix with my foundation very well. I don't know if you could see that. Like it sort of have a like water and oil reaction thing, and it makes you really, really worried because when you apply this on your foundation, it doesn't mix straight away, but you have to dab it on for like 2 to 3 seconds, and it leaves a really nice pinky shade. So it sort of gives like a lightish pinkish shade, which is really, really pretty, but I don't like to use this on my lip just because I have a really dark pigmentation on my lip naturally, and I like my lip to have some lighter colors than my natural color. But since this product is very transparent, it just adds on the color, so it makes my lip sort of raspberry dark-ish color, which I don't really like. It makes your face really, really mature, I think. So if you have some sort of really light lip colors already, then I think this might work for you. But for me, and for someone who has like a really dark pigmentation on your lip, then it really does not work properly, I think. I wish it was slightly thicker because I have to apply this twice on my cheeks to get a really nice color payoff. And I went to Boots and picked out 2 mascaras, and I think many of you would recognize this one. This is the illegal length mascara that the Maybelline brought out recently, and this one has been out for quite a long time, so I think you might have seen this already. It's a Define a Lash mascara. I have such a short, sparse, looking down straight eyelashes that typical Asian people have, and if I want to choose like one effect, then definitely lengthening. I always get a mascara with the lengthening properties because that's the thing that I want to achieve. I think Maybelline mascaras are not for everyone, and I see a lot of people who has like already amazing curled lashes don't tend to like Maybelline mascaras that much, because I think the volumizing properties of Maybelline is not as good as other companies. But when it comes to lengthening, I think Maybelline is just amazing, and I just totally love it. When I saw advert for this illegal length mascara, I just like decided, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this. Look at this packaging. It says that it lengthens your eyelashes up to 4 millimeters. How amazing would it be if it actually happens? I applied it today to see, and it definitely doesn't give me 4 millimeters, but it definitely has nice fibers inside. I bought it in both waterproof formula because I'm going to Japan during the summer, and I probably will be using this over the summertime. And Japanese summer is very, very steamy, and the makeup just run down after 2 to 3 hours if you spend outside. The very first impression of this is quite clumpy. Like I thought, if it was lengthening, it doesn't give me that much volume, so like it wouldn't give me that much clumps, but it's quite clumpy, and the brush is quite fast, so you have to be quite careful when you're using this. But I like it so far, and the formula might change as always as like other mascaras. As I open for like 2 to 3 weeks, the formula usually changes, so I'm gonna have to see how it goes. With the Boots point, I decided to buy something that I usually don't buy for myself, and I picked out my very first Chanel lipstick. I bought it in number 37. It's Rouge Coco, and I'll show you the inside. Very nice packaging. I really like the Chanel lipstick packaging, and the color is very nudie pinky color. It definitely actually not like very pigmented type of lipstick I find, for, like comparing with the others, but I think I'm gonna enjoy using this. Recently I'm really into sort of body scrub and bath type of products, and I picked out this Rituals body scrub in the really light green packaging. I can't even pronounce it. Well, so far it's okay. It does what it says, but I'm not totally in love with the product. I really like this, but it's not really like a mind like blowing product. So I'm happy, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna repurchase this. And staying on the bath type of product, I picked out these two bubble baths from the really random store, and it looks like a really identical bottle, but it's actually from the different company. And this is from Possibility Raspberry bubble bath, but you can also use it as a shower gel and shampoo as well. And this one is mint candy, and the company is called The Little Bubble, and it has a really nice green appley color, and I really love that. And then both of them smells absolutely delicious. It's really delicious chewing gum type of smell. I can even imagine myself like eating this kind of thing. And this one smells of exactly the same as like a chocolate mint ice cream. And then one final thing, and staying on the same theme as really delicious smelling products, I am such a big fan of Yankee candles, and I went to TK Maxx the other day and I found this large jar sugared apple Yankee candle thing. They don't usually have this type of packaging. This is a limited edition that I think it came out last year. So, you know, it has a different packaging and all that, and it looks really cute. It's a white candle and it's a jar type, and then it's not a usual jar. They have like this type for a limited edition, and it smells absolutely delicious. It doesn't smell of apple, but it smells of really expensive, nice bakery sweet shop type of smell, if that really makes sense. It's like a slightly burnt, sugary, like vanilla-y type of smell, but it's definitely not sickly. It makes you really hungry. Usually these kind of things cost £20, but I picked it up for like £10. So these are everything I've been purchasing in past 6 weeks or so, and if you want to see any of the swatches of the makeup items or anything else, I put the reviews and blog post about it sometime soon, so go and have a look. And I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!